The TV turns on, yet no one has lived in this house for years. In the basement, a workshop sits untouched, tools still hanging where they were left, now buried under dust and cobwebs. In the living room, books are scattered across the floor beneath a television that still flickers to life. Even the dining room table is buried in personal belongings that were never packed away. This doesn't feel like an abandoned house. It feels like someone walked away from their life and never came back. Today, we're stepping inside one of the strangest places I've ever found. Let's explore. Alright guys, we're gonna jump in and start exploring this abandoned house. I'm in the garage right now. I just wanted to show you this car on the outside. We are right next to the road, so we do have to be extremely careful and quiet as we're going along. But I just wanted to show you in here real quick because the aesthetic is beautiful. Look at the cobwebs on the bike and even going up to the roof up here. Just incredible. If you couldn't tell already from that first glance, this place does have power, so this should be an incredible explore. So let's get inside and let's get going. Coming straight out of the garage, we're gonna come into this little workshop with all these tool benches here. Looks like there's a couple drill presses and other machines here. This is insane. That's crazy. I also love how these lights are on. Industrial work lights. And then there's this radio here. Let's flip that on and see if it works. No way. No way. That's insane. There's a couple of their drill presses here. And then a whole bunch of junk behind us. I'm trying to make as little noise as I can, stepping over all this stuff, but forgive me if there's a bunch of little noises and crinkles throughout this video. We'll go to our left here and see what's in this room. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We're gonna start on this side, and there's so much stuff that we're gonna kind of just take a look at this. I think the owner really loved Coke. The drink, of course. And here's more clutter, as you can now see what I mean by stepping on things and making noise. And then look at this. All these nuts and bolts and these jars. Definitely a workshop here. All this yarn. That's kind of crazy. Wiring, actually, not yarn. Just as I was finished filming this side, I got a visitor.
What's up?
Does the other one work?
Yeah, it does. Oh my god.
That's insane.
Oh, look at the spiders jiggling and dancing.
Here, I'm gonna come back there. Wow, step over all of this crap. There is so much stuff in here. You're just gonna be squeezing by each other. Look at this. That's gnarly.
talks or the way she loves me. Just look at me, I'm like a monkey in a coconut tree. You know I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, oh boy, she's my cat.
Alright, for as cool as this side of the kitchen is, we're gonna turn and pan to our right. This just looks insane. You can see the power is on in there. I mean, every corner of this house so far is worth looking at. I do want to go over here and just see some of the detail on these little shelves here. This is crazy. Hi Fred, bag outside, Kenny. We'll go in here first, which is maybe the pantry? Yeah. Huh. TV, spices, books, Gibraltar. Let's try this. Wow. That's insane. Alright, I don't think we need to step in here. Those paintings are really cool, but I would fall over myself 5 times over trying to maneuver through there. Look at that. There's all that china in there, kind of hard to see. And even on top as well. This room aesthetically is very cool, and the decay is different from the other rooms we've seen so far. But again, look at the floor. We're not even going to try to walk in there. Alright, for as cool as this room is, we're going to head back into the kitchen, get one more look from this perspective, because this is just totally different. We can even see the decay on the ceiling up there. And I'm going to push to my left now and go into this room, and this is where everything gets even crazier. Again, I'm going to do my best to watch what I'm stepping over, so I'm not bumping the camera too much and everything, but it's going to be kind of hard in here. And we're going to ignore the fact that that TV is on in there and just kind of scan this room. Look at all of these newspapers and files. So many personal belongings left behind. Even the artwork and the paintings on the windows are just insane. And we're going to scan and pan to our right and see another record player, I believe. Yeah. This is insane. Crazy. So I guess we'll kind of follow the urbex path, as we'll call it, and push into here. See this bathroom. I mean, have you guys ever seen a bathroom like this? This is nuts. What? And then we'll come back around and take a look at this dining room, I'm assuming, from this perspective. It looks a little funky because the light is so low. It actually fell, it looks like, and came through the ceiling. So, looks a little lopsided in there. But without further ado, we'll go to my right and let's go check out this little room, or office, or bedroom even, maybe. There's just so much stuff. And again, it's very hard to walk in here. This is kind of what I am stepping on. Alright, so we explored that room to the right. Let's go into the little bedroom here to the left. And there's so much stuff in here. Fax and copier machines. The bed is just covered and littered in notes and pictures. This is crazy. Old clothing. This place is nuts. let's go left and head back into the dining room. How are you doing, Kyle?
So much light in here.
I know.
I just got it all going on in here.
Did you actually?
Yeah. Did you see out here yet?
No, that's my next stop. It's crazy because I would never just leave a clip running while I'm walking through a room or a hallway, but there's so much stuff that everyone needs to kind of see this. This is nuts. Like, what am I supposed to even focus on in here? The TV? The coat? The books? The stained glass? The pictures? The movies? The lights?
Cobwebs.
The fact that we can barely walk in here? I mean, look at this. The DVD player is still on. This is crazy.
And no one else that I know has gotten into this one.
What's in here?
More books and books and books and magazines just out the wazoo.
Out the wazoo is right.
Literally.
Look at this picture, dude.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's like, what would you call it, 3D?
Yeah, it is like 3D.
Alright guys, well, you know what time it is. In every single episode we choose a chair of the episode, and in this episode, guess what chair we're going to choose? This one. My only problem is this guy is sitting in the seat, so I cannot sit in the chair of the episode, but I will sit on the chair. Kind of has the same effect, and yeah, this is the chair that represents Luke Explorers. Just look at this place. This is gnarly. I can't believe we're here. Let's keep exploring. Alright, it's time to head upstairs, and before we do that, I just wanted to point out the lay of the land one more time. This looks like the dining room, followed up by the living room, and then a little sunroom, which they're using as storage back there with all the books. Back here, we have the bathroom, straight ahead, and then we have two rooms here, and to the left over here, bedrooms / offices. Definitely bedrooms because there's beds in there, but looks kind of set up to be an office space. So without further ado, we're going to now head upstairs and go see what else is up there. And we're going to start off with about 40 different containers of lotion. Alright, this already looks pretty cool. Look at this. Right off the bat, 3 things. The light. How old could that be and it still works? 2, the cobwebs. And 3, these books are helping to hold the ceiling up. Let's walk in here. Lights are on. That's what we like to see. All these clothes hanging up here. Looks like a workshop, probably. A bunch of decorations. Personal belongings. And it's just extremely cluttered. Again, having to walk through all of this and try to make as few sounds as possible so it doesn't rattle the video is very hard. But this is absolutely beautiful. Little storage space in there. I bet that light would turn on, but I'm not about to go crawl through there and try that. We'll take one more look here and head on down This place is absolutely insane.
But I would be even happy with like a A3.
That's the one I have. The
Yeah.
It's bro. It's
Thanks. Is that them?
Oh my god.
Does this open more?
Oh, it's a stick shift too? Yeah, I know it's